This is fucking awkward. Let me fix this real quick. Where is it? Where's the character setting? Onboard assistant? No, not quite. There we go. You get to you guys get to see that. It's a first. It's a first for everything. You guys get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes. Um, Welcome. Welcome to Dandadan this week, or as I should say, Spooderman this week, or Spider-Man. I don't know. I haven't watched a single fucking Spider-Man movie. There's my CPM gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. Um, but what a chapter. Um, so interesting. With like based off like the previous weeks, it was like, okay, fairy tale this week. Not really fairy tale, but fairies more so, and how, okay, that's like gonna be like the theme and stuff like that. And it still could be. But this is a really interesting development in which maybe the fairy thing, it could be related, but it's not the entire story. Well, definitely not. Um, But before we get into like what everybody's probably like really talking about, Momo's swinging about, and like she's doing it with her powers that are like literally as if she's like a normal human being, like normal human being, like normal like sized human being, and that's really neat. And I'm really, as someone again who adores these characters very very much, it makes me really glad because she's at least able to hold her own. I love her quick-wittedness. I thought like the little like, oh, like the barrage with the books and stuff like that with her hand very secretly. God, I love that. I adore that. As someone who's watched Mulan recently and I think just loves like what's it called? An intelligent woman at work. I mean, Zelda also has come out recently, the new Zelda game where you actually play as Zelda and not just this blonde boy named Link. But yeah, it's really fascinating. I absolutely adore it. And more of the same I'm sure we'll see soon. With Okarun's brute strength and power and speed and stuff like that. What a duo. I fucking love them. God. Just kiss again, actually, because they kissed pretty early on. Sorry, anime onlys, even though the anime hasn't even come out yet. That's exciting. We're gonna have Dandadan this week in anime form. I don't know if I'll make a video on it, but yeah, that'll be hype. Y'all better watch it. We'll do some pinging on the Discord to be like, it's Dandadan release day. It's weird. This is like the first time I've hopped on something just before it truly blew up. Um, and I'm very grateful for it because yeah, this is like the first time I really experienced it. With Chainsaw Man, which we usually do on Tuesdays. I got into it when the hype died down, and that was when it was most attractive to me. So I'm not too like, upset about that or anything. But whatevs. Anyway, more about Dandadan manga wise. That new character. I saw. I nearly accidentally got spoiled as to what happened, but I did like retweet the retweet. I did quickly see what the tweet was talking about, and someone went, oh, is this a new party member, like team member, like friend? Or is this a new antagonist? And I think this might be a case of where they at least start off as an antagonist. I would not be surprised if there's a little bit of like a development that needs to happen in order for it to kind of pave the pathway for them being like friend. And I think, what's it called? Despite them looking really freaking creepy, and I think like just the look of them kind of terrifies me, they're also kind of cute. And maybe it's because I see, if you know My Hero Academia and you know the frog girl, kind of reminds me of the frog girl in a way. You give that like character a tongue that we just saw, and if you if you give that character a tongue and like I don't know, like the suit that I think her name's Azui. I I'm sure Egan's gonna correct me in the comments later, but um or one of you guys, uh, like it's oh my god, I'm blanking. I think it's kind of a cute yet scary concept, and I think that's really neat to embed into a character. Um, I am also very excited, given the nature of how this one went and how it was almost kind of stealth and you kind of just have to navigate around and like survive sort of thing. It gives me so like classic stealth scary horror game. Like I'm thinking like I don't know if like you guys have heard of Home Sweet Home, where there's like um actually no, I don't want to get into it too much, but essentially like stealth, you're trying to get away from something, something's kind of come after you, but yeah, I'm like I was literally just about to put like a spoiler in the talking about the entire game. Um, but yeah, it's really fascinating. It's really neat. It's got me kind of hooked, and I'm like, ooh, actually, this might be one of my favorite arcs if it continues to go into this direction. The fairy mention is interesting, and I wonder if the fairies team up with us against this. Like, it almost kind of the character almost kind of looks like, ooh, I want to put things in little jars. Like almost kind of like a what is it called? Like in Pokemon, there's like the super nerd kind of like trope, but they like or like a collector sort of trope, and they're like nerdy and all that kind of thing. That's the vibe I'm getting. The interesting part is also why the hell, and I think this is at the very end, why the hell do they know Momo exists? That's very interesting. I'm very curious as to where that goes. If you have any predictions, honestly, put them in the put them in the comments. Tell me about them. Tell me about how you feel. But love this. We got an Okarun chapter where he is literally boy bossing, and then a Momo chapter in which he is girl bossing. I love them. I absolutely adore it. I think it's really neat. I almost really hope that it goes into this weird cryptic horror like way. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, manga update. Oh my god, stop lagging. I really hope it's not affecting the video quality. I got Fire Punch. So I will be traumatizing myself in the next week or so while enjoying Dandadan episode 1. And you should too. Bye.